Some things we must do ourselves rather than depend on others. I swear on my lion sword! On my lion sword!
Hello everyone, my name is Ray, and today we're here to play some more Tales of Zestiria. This is part number 27. Thank you all for joining me for today's episode. So last time, we finished up pretty much everything in Pendrago with the Pope Messedra and all that other crap. Now we're back in Lost and Bell because if you guys remember a few episodes ago in the cave, I want to say 2 episodes ago as I get ready for sneeze. Whew, hope I muted that in time, otherwise that's gonna suck. Can I get down the steps? Oh, okay, it would help if I actually found the damn steps. We found the Seraph Syndra, who used to be a Seraph of this town. She said she used to be the Guardian Seraph of this town. We found her in the lake, and then she kind of just up and disappeared on us without any explanation. Said she wasn't going to talk to us, didn't want to talk to us, whatever. So, no, that's why we're back here. We are going to figure out what's going on, and then we are going to finish this up. Margaret from the inn is naughty. She tells lies all the time. She says she talks to Seraphim. We call her make stuff up, Margaret.
Looks like this Margaret or whatever might know something.
But wasn't she bullied, though? I have a bad feeling about this.
Saray, why don't we take a rest at the inn?
Why don't you leave me alone for a second?
Home besides.
I don't understand why Rose says that she has a bad feeling about this. Like, what is it about the kid being bullied that would make you feel bad to go talk to her? I mean, I understand maybe she wouldn't want to talk to you because she's being constantly bullied. But at the same time, that, in my opinion, is more reason to go talk to her if you're trying to figure stuff out. Oh! Saffron! Mine. Look at the young lovers, or brother and sister, or random acquaintances who just don't have a problem with personal space issues. So, we need to go to the inn, but... I thought there was something over here. Apparently not. I did the right thing, at least I think so. What are you talking about? I'm taking the right decision too, whether it's the right thing or not, that I can't say. Oh. I guess you're talking about the Pope. So that type of stuff's kind of weird. You ought to know if it's the right thing or not. Well, do you feel okay about it? Who gives a shit if it was right or wrong? Worried about Margaret. Right? They say she's the daughter of the innkeeper in Lost and Bell. If we stay at, if we stay the night at the inn, I bet we'll learn more. Oh, Margaret, little girl who ran away. Why did that say? I'm worried about that Margaret girl who ran. That just, I don't know why. That seems like an odd sentence. Okay, there's 2 more dudes to talk to here. To think they do that to a kid, it's sick if you ask me. I'm one to talk though. Sneeze. I didn't lift a finger to help. What did they do exactly? They said little Margaret from the inn's gone and run away. Everyone was always calling her a liar, so who can blame her? So it's, I don't get it. What did they do besides picking on the kid? I mean, you could just condescend to her if nothing else, just because she says she talks to Seraphim and you can't see them or you think she's full of it. Why would you pick on a little girl? If that's what he's talking about, I get it. But I mean, I would rather tell a little kid, oh, that's great that you can talk to Seraphim or ghosts or, you know, candy sticks or whatever. But to pick on her, you guys are mean! The owner has been so tense since Margaret ran away from home. She's pouring herself into her work. I mean, of course, I'm worried about I'm concerned about Margaret too, but now I have to worry about the owner as well. And I mean, I get that that's probably what they're talking about, but the game can be kind of vague sometimes. Girl, if you don't get out the way, you're not doing this again like you did a couple episodes ago. Effing move. Are you absolutely serious? Thank you. This is that type of stuff. Cute pork belly, because why not? That type of stuff just drives me absolutely nuts.
Not a lot of clues to her whereabouts.
We know something bad happened. Maybe Syndra and Margaret had already known each other from before.
So you think Margaret had such strong resonance that she could talk to Seraphim?
Yeah. It's like they were once friends, but...
Something happened.
Yeah. All the more reason we need to find and talk with Margaret.
A little girl can't have gone that far away. Let's look for her tomorrow around the city.
A scream? Right outside!
Like how Mikleo was the only one who looked concerned about that. Everyone else is stern or pissed off. Bacon and eggs! Yo, look, it's a lion. What do you resist to? Nothing.
Could it be behind them?
you serious, girl? God, that stuff just trips me out. He was nearly dead. It's a whole lot of effort to put into something to finish off that you could have probably pissed on and finished.
It's kind of weak.
A wolf monster!
She has resonance too? Dang.
We're going after it. Come on, hurry!
I mean, she would have seen it as a... Okay, this is why this game can... Hold on, can we talk to this chick? Okay, she's just gone. Something weird about that Hellion. Sorry, come on, we gotta purify it. You can think about it later. But I'm kind of like, I want to think about it. So if we could just stand here and have a conversation while innocent people probably die, I'd really appreciate that. No, that I guess it's because it's not a boss. I don't know. I don't know. This game can be kind of vague and weird about stuff, or maybe I just overthink shit. Have we been through this before? I'm pretty sure we've been through this before. We might have been through this before. I think we might have. But then again, no way to tell. And we're outside and it's nighttime.
And
It's eating its own kind?
There's no way you saw that from here. If we get into a fight with this boar over here, and we're near this thing, look at him. He's just like, he was also in Zestiria. Fuck yourself.
We can't
Breed wolf, resistant to everything but earth. That's fantastic. So, Edna!
Rougarou as well?
No, this is a Hellion breed wolf. It's a beast turned Hellion. It's agile, but open for attack after it moves.
See, that's why I brought you in here, Edna, because you're super smart and you're my favorite. So earlier in the game, when we were in, oh my God, what was that plague town called? Where we first met the Norman with the tree. Well, whatever. When we did that, those people were able to see the Hellions. They just saw them as dogs. Maybe it's because she thought it was a monster. I don't know. Finish it! Kind of. This is gonna... Cool! I was like, that's gonna suck if it doesn't finish it off. And he's got like a sliver of piss health left. What's with meat and piss today? Look, it's Saray, the ladies' man, surrounded on all sides. Everybody leveled up, got an anomalous orb, learned a new aha, and 40 seconds. I'll take it. Wow.
What? What is going on?
You guys purified a Hellion. What did you think was gonna happen?
You can tell it's really me, even though my mom said I'm a monster.
of course, I know you're not a monster.
No, but I became one because me and Wiggs got so angry. Wiggs became a super scary monster all of a sudden, and then killed the people in the city. I got really scared, and so I went to go see my mom to get help. But then my mom...
Don't worry. Your mama's gonna come soon.
Really? I'm so happy.
Syndra, I sensed the presence of Hellions, and also a bit of nostalgia.
I can hear Syndra's voice. Wiggs, let's go to the bells. Syndra will be waiting for us.
What the fuck just happened?
Margaret. I could have stopped this if I hadn't run away.
Syndra.
All Margaret said was that there isn't a seraph enshrined in the sanctuary.
I see. And so that must have been what led to the bullying.
Yes. In the midst of the intensifying clash between countries, the Church has been disciplining their believers more strictly. It's gotten to a point where they've started to act hostile towards anyone else with conflicting values and beliefs, even if it is just some child's nonsense.
So that's the reason why you left, out of utter disgust with humans.
Shepherd Saray, please, could you give me just one more chance to protect the city?
I'd like to, but that city is still...
But she's willing to do it, right?
Yes. I won't have people speak of my friend as a liar.
Hey, Saray, can I do this? I mean, I'm not sure. Thanks anyway. Why did they die? What the fuck? We purified them. We do that? Oh, I don't get it. That's unnecessarily sad.
I've always thought that having resonance was a good thing, but I guess that's not always true.
Once you can see with it, your world is never the same again. Depending on how you take it in, you could change for
I mean,
the
I really
worse.
don't think I'd give a
In
shit,
the
to be
end,
honest.
It is what you make of it.
Everyone's got their own values.
But different values bring conflict amongst the people.
Humans and Seraphim effectively live in different worlds. No wonder it's hard to live in harmony with each other. It's the same for shepherds and humans.
What's important is having the capacity to accept each other's differences.
Right. We're separate beings in the end, after all. Besides, resonance has nothing to do with this anyways. Those bullies are at fault.
Exactly. Like, well, I actually 100% agree with Rose. It ain't got nothing to do with any kind of resonance or anything like that. It's just dickheads being dicks. There's one thing I find weird. Now we got the blessing back for Lasting Bell. That is kind of weird. I think that they do shit like that. When they make the game out to be like, oh well, Seraphim and humans are different. Yeah, obviously they're different. What the hell? Why aren't any of these on? I know I turned some of these on. It doesn't matter. I'll figure it out later. But like they kind of make it seem sometimes like Seraphim. I can't go this way, I guess. They kind of make it move, man. So it seems sometimes like Seraphim and humans are different in the sense. Obviously, they're different in the sense of, you know, malevolence and corruption, all that other crap comes from the humans. Yet at the same, there's Syndra. She's gonna chill here because she's part, or she's her home or whatever is in the Bells now. And everyone used to think apparently it was in the what is this place called? The Belfry, or not the Belfry. The Belfry's where she's at. The church, but there's a name for it. That what they call it, I forget. Anyway, my main point is Seraphim and humans can be nice, and Seraphim and humans can be dicks. But let's talk to Syndra here and activate this. Oh, she's got a cat with her. That's kind of cool. All right, so let's set the boons. Traveler's Repose. Treasure Restoration, Healing Air, why not? Traveler's Guide, it doesn't really matter because when I do this one it's for free. So I don't know, I always have that one set on though. Nimble Feet. The drop rate of items equipped by opponents you defeat increases. Thank you. Drop rate boost. Item drop rate increases by 50%. Set this boon twice to know its effect. Is there another one? Oh, there is. Hello. Service of the Norman. Service of the Norman. Mercies to the weak enemies. Stagger time is increased, but I can't do that. So let's do that. And cool. I'm gonna have to take some time. Can we warp to these other places? I'm willing to bet. Didn't think so. Didn't think so. We're in Lasting Bell now. Really? I can't warp to any of these places? What about the Meadow of Triumph? That's pasture. Pendrago Entrance. Let's go. All the way over there. Hold on. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Just for me, as I was warping, it kind of looked like no. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I know that was probably just a big waste of time. Whatever. To me, it kind of looked like when we were warping, like there was a little skit that showed up in the bottom left corner of the menu, or rather, bottom left corner of the menu, bottom left corner of the screen. So whatever. Who this?
Shepard, there you are. The
What you
church
want,
has
boy?
asked the Emperor to have the Platinum Knights subdued and disbanded. They have been accused of instating a false shepherd and plotting a rebellion.
I got something they
That was
can
quick.
rebel against.
Do you think they already got word of events in Gadadin? This is because I got involved.
You're no fake. They're just making up excuses to do what they want.
Go see the
Yo,
captain
she
in the
thinks
night
you're a
sky
real
if you wanna
shepherd
know more.
now.
Cardinal Fortin, we can't underestimate her for a second.
We don't have to underestimate her. Just kill the bitch.
Bring it on, church lady.
Yeah, see, I'm with Dezel. Let's get this done. 100%. I'm just gonna go in there and wax that ass, and then you know, move on. All of this, we can't underestimate her. We don't have to underestimate her. Go in full force. It's kind of like my opinion on anime fights and how certain animes have certain characters that take a long time to do anything or charge up or fight or whatever. Oh, well, I'm not going to go full force from the start because, dude, screw that. I don't have time to play. Go in at full strength. Hell, if they survive your best, they would have survived your best anyway. And in my opinion, you're at a greater advantage if you go full bore right from the start, because if these hoes... I can't go in there? Where the hell am I supposed to go then? Report into circle. Okay. If these hoes are actually, you know, ignoring you or underestimating you, and you go full force, and they're not prepared for it, you might just kill them in 5 seconds flat. Then go home and play some damn Magic the Gathering. What else could you wish for? Deep in them guts. Sergey, what's up, baby?
Saray, thank goodness you're safe.
Is it true the Cardinal has ordered the suppression of the Knights?
It is. I suspect this letter we received was the last straw.
I, Boris Strelka, have witnessed Cardinal Fortin engaging in an unspeakable ritual. Using vile magic in the holy shrine, the Cardinal is unleashing incessant rains upon Pendrago.
The Cardinal is the one making it rain?
You can't be serious!
Considering the power of her domain, it isn't all that far-fetched.
There are seraphim out there who've moved the continent.
Moved the whole continent?
Saray, let's continue reading.
Cardinal Fortin is the evil behind the ongoing curse of the Empire and its people. Regrettably, I have already fallen prey to the curse of the Cardinal. I entrust the rest to my brother Sergei and my comrades.
Wait. Never mind. If I say too much about it, no, we'll figure it out.
If it's come to this, then we have no choice but to fight against the Cardinal. Saray, where's the Pope?
There's something I need to tell everyone about that, but you might not like it.
I see. So he's not coming back.
I'm sorry for deciding without you.
The Pope isn't coming back? But now what? He was our shield.
We've been betrayed! It is we, the Knights, who shield the Empire and its people. It is we who shoved our duties onto the Pope. It is we who are to blame for the consequences. Some things we must do ourselves, rather than depend on others. I swear on my lion's sword!
On my lion's sword!
Wait! No ordinary humans can hope to take on the Cardinal.
You've done more than enough. I do not wish for you to bear the same painful burden that the Pope had to.
You know, Saray, even if it is for the people, this is still a political battle.
So what if it is?
Well then, how about this? We'll investigate the Cardinal's possible involvement regarding the rain from our end. In the meantime, Sergei and the others can try to convince the Emperor to believe the Knights.
So, ultimately Saray means to fight the Cardinal after all?
Our goal is just to clear up
Fight her.
this mystery.
No, I'm gonna kill her.
Don't you want to know?
Yes, I do. I'd like to find out if there truly is something causing the rain.
I must apologize. It seems all I can do is put you in danger.
I think it's been raining for a year, dude. It's gotta be some kind of nonsense. It can't just be weather patterns, player.
Either way, you guys are screwed.
If we can convince the Emperor, we should be able to capture the Cardinal.
We'll get him to see the truth, for the people and our comrades.
And my lion's sword. Sergey is a fucking monster, dude. He's cool
What's
as
that?
hell. Hold on. Cool. Don't know why we had to do all that stuff in Gadadin first, but it is what it is!
So this is the true face of the Lord of Calamity? For real?
I don't know. He just looked like a big lion-headed hellion to us. But Lila said that the Earth and Historia would be the guidepost to lead us to the Lord of Calamity.
And the human mentioned there was Heldoff. It would make sense that they're one and the same.
Huh. Yeah, I can see that. Makes him look like a pretty distinguished gentleman, actually.
Yeah. He looks maybe the same age as our dads, don't you think?
Or at least, that's how old he was 20-ish years ago.
Looks like he was the first captain of the Knights.
To hang his portrait like this, he must command a lot of respect from Sergei and the rest of the Knights.
Saray?
I'm okay. It just sank in for me. The Lord of Calamity isn't some faceless monster. He's a human being. Just like me.
That's kind of weird. Woman, if you don't get... So, 20-ish years ago, Heldoff
Boris
became...
was Sergei's brother, wasn't he?
He was investigating the Cardinal, and he put his life on the line for it.
Sergei seemed pretty calm about the whole thing.
Yeah, so 20-ish years ago, Heldoff became the Lord of Calamity. And he's been the Lord of Calamity for 20 years. So, one of the things I was wondering earlier, too, about the Lord of Calamity...
Do we really have to risk our necks out there for something like this?
I think we do. I don't know about you, though.
Yeah. So, they say whenever there's a shepherd, a Lord of Calamity appears. Okay, yeah, but why? We'll find out later that this Lord of Calamity was literally created. He didn't just become the Lord of Calamity. He literally was made into the Lord of Calamity. You'll find out how later, much later. But if it wasn't for
More
that,
guards? This has got to be a trap.
based off what
Things
they're
are gonna get
saying,
crazy
that
from here on
means
out.
that
You said it.
a Lord of Calamity would have just like naturally happened. I don't get it. I don't understand why they say a Lord of Calamity and a shepherd have to exist at the same time, when for 20 years there was no shepherd. I wonder if there was a shepherd, like a person with the aptitude to become the shepherd, that just never became the shepherd.
You got it!
Yo, his domain rules, baby!
Yes!
But even so,
This is some malevolence.
Do you think that it could be Maltellus who's possessing the Cardinal?
What did the cat in the bird mask say? Me, owl.
Short answer, no, he isn't.
felt like the domain had been restored for a second.
Are terrible jokes also part of your oath?
I was really proud of that one.
I liked it, Lila.
I'm thinking it's not Maltellus.
Why?
Are you serious?
Exio was a servant of
Didn't know
Musif,
you liked
one of the
clowns.
5 lords like Maltellus.
I don't.
This
Why did
domain
the
is
cat
rather
take
strong,
off the bird
but
mask?
not leaps and
It
bounds
looked too
different from
cute.
Exio's.
I knew it.
When did you start making logical arguments?
So her domain is strong, but not too much stronger than Exio's, and Exio was just a servant of one of the 5 lords. So he's saying, I guess, that if it was one of the 5 lords, especially Maltellus, the leader of the 5 lords, it'd be a lot stronger than
Remember,
that.
this place was in the Celestial Record.
What the hell is with the... Oh.
There's something back there.
It's a trap.
Yeah, like a
Totally
hallway,
trap.
dipshit.
But
A hidden door? Seriously, how cool is that?
I hate myself for saying it, but so cool.
You guys are so cute. And obviously I'm joking, Dezel's the homie.
The village chief knew the whole thing by heart, didn't he?
It
Impressive.
wasn't that long,
The
to be
shepherd
fair.
is
It was like
granted 4
2
powers.
paragraphs.
Earth, water, fire, and wind. They are the blade that shall cleave the Lord of Calamity.
That's just what the village chief was saying. You memorized it?
More or less.
He's actually pretty decent at that sort of thing.
I'm sorry, Saray. You're more capable than I thought.
What did you take me for?
But what exactly are the spiritual powers of the shepherd?
All of nature is composed of 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and wind.
And plasma.
Each one is governed by one of the 4 eldest seraphim.
Right. Eumacia, Amanok, Musif, and Hyanua.
Correct. They maintain the balance of the entire continent of Glenwood.
When you put it that way, they sound almost like gods. Though they lack a certain divine presence.
We feel much the same, actually. They're ostensibly the source of our seraphic arts, but we're basically never aware of them.
That's the nature of the 5 lords' existence. The shepherd's spiritual powers are most likely the result of a fortification of elemental affinity through the blessings of the 5 lords.
And all to battle against the Lord of Calamity.
Kind of a shame that such wondrous power has to be squandered on fighting.
I mean, it's possible for us to beat his ass and then be, you know, on to other shit. This dungeon is about to start, and I'm 25 minutes of recording time, and I just looked at that. So I'm not going to go in there this episode. We're going to go in there next episode. But I do like that she said, actually thoroughly like the fact that she said that it was, can I look at the map? Yeah. They govern the entire continent of Glenwood. Not that they govern the entire world. So this thing here, this is the continent of Glenwood, all of this. All these areas that we've been to, this is just the continent of Glenwood. There's other places that we can, well, not we can go, but there are other places that can be visited that you can go to. Hell, if you remember in Zestiria, if you guys watched that playthrough, we've not very often stayed on one continent. We basically, this is one continent on this world, and we had gone to I don't know how many like islands and other continents on their world in Zestiria. So I'm wondering, it's just a little bit of lore confusion, not confusion, but wanting to know, I guess, curiosity. I'm wondering if there are other lords out there who govern these other islands or continents or whatever. But I do know that in Zestiria there was a part of the game where we went and woke up the Empyreans because they were asleep. But at the same time, during that cutscene, our main enemy at that time was telling us that these guys are the ones that govern the world. So does she just not know the other continents? Do we just not go to the other continents? I don't fucking know. And of course, that's a game that was made after this, even though it dates 1,000 years before this. So they could have just expanded on the lore and all that other stuff. That could just be the answer. We felt like adding it. Because, I mean, why would they have us go through the exact same place, the exact same continent, all the damn same areas, but still. Push back the domain. Hooray! I didn't burn all my toenails off for no reason. That was a hot place. I was just to purify the cardinal. Don't be getting ahead of yourself now. All we've achieved is an equal playing field. No. Nope. Looks like it's not going to be as easy as we thought to get an audience with the cardinal. From what I heard, the inner part of the church is shaped like a labyrinth. To make it sort of a pilgrimage to visit the Five Lords. I guess we just have to tough it out and walk the whole way. After all, what's an entire churchy maze for people like us, eh? The maps and stuff. So yeah, no, we're going to end this episode here, and then we're going to continue the next one. So, thank you all for watching as always. My name is Ray. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter if that kind of thing interests you. The link will be in the description. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and if you did not enjoy this video, but at the same time, until next time, goodbye everybody.